Today we're going to walk through a tomato garden that's meant for a patio. This is 7 feet by 3 feet. Now the first thing you're going to do is you're going to, in the fall, if you live in a northern climate, plant some garlic in these 3 square feet here, and you can plant garlic 9 per square foot. If you're in a northern climate, this is going to start growing in early spring and it's going to go through about June. The next thing we're going to do is utilize this space here to plant some carrots, and you're going to put those seeds down in very early spring. Now carrots can be planted 16 per square foot, but we're going to, normally when I do my carrots, I do rows of 4 in each square foot, but these 2 over here, we're just going to do 4 in this area and just 2 in this area because we're going to have our tomato plant over here. If the carrots are not done growing when you plant your tomato plant in, that's okay. They can continue to grow while your tomato plant is still little and growing. Next, we're going to plant some onions. Because we are currently in the fall season of 2024 right as we speak right now, you could potentially do overwintering onions if you want to, and I have some videos on that if you want to look up my name plus overwintering onions. But if you're looking at this in the springtime, you can do onion starts. You can do 4 per square foot, and we're going to do that in each corner. Now in the center here, we're going to plant a calendula plant. You have the option to either start these inside or you can put seeds out in early spring. Calendula is often grown in medicinal gardens as well, but it's called pot marigold. It will attract beneficial insects to help your garden. It's also a flower that the more you pick it, it's just going to keep coming back and producing more. Next, we're going to plant 2 pepper plants. You can choose to plant whatever pepper plant that you want here. And in these 2 areas, we're going to plant basil. Now basil technically can be planted 4 per square foot, but I found just planting 1, it gets big enough as it grows, so you don't want to overcrowd the area. Now here and here we're going to add our tomato plants. For this garden, I do recommend that you get something like a determinate Roma tomato, and I highly recommend Texas tomato cages. What we're also going to do is add 1 marigold plant on each corner. Once your garlic is finished, you can replace it with borage. I would just plant 1 plant right here and give it some room to spread. This garden bed should help give you some things that you need to make some pasta sauce or if you want to make salsa. I didn't explain in the beginning that I also do companion planting. Both the garlic and the onions will help deter pests like the carrot rust fly. Planting borage will help with the tomato hornworm. Basil actually helps to improve the flavor of the tomatoes. Calendula helps attract beneficial insects, and marigolds help deter bad insects. If you'd like to add some more herbs to your patio, don't mind my misshapen circles, but you could add potting plants down here, and you can put rosemary and thyme, and then over here some chives and some oregano. Both are perennials in most locations. Here in Connecticut, my rosemary for some reason doesn't make it. It should, but it doesn't make it. But everything else lives through the winter. Just make sure to insulate the pots for over the winter time because they won't have the same insulation as they would if they were in the ground. So there we have it, a 7 by 3 patio garden with 2 planting pots on a 7 by 7 patio. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments and please like and follow for more content like this and much more.